Kia ora and welcome back. My name's ZoeStibi, your vocal coach for today. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at Twórczy, Heart of Steel. Let me know down in the comments how I'm supposed to sound. I'm so sorry. From Ukraine, Eurovision 2023. Let's take a look at what he's up to with his vocal technique. Woo, Ukraine!
Sometimes gotta let it go. Sometimes gotta look away. Sometimes just gotta know when to stick your middle finger up in the air. I cannot explain, tell you how I feel. Life is just a game, and I'm playing for the win. Don't be scared to say just what you think. 'Cause no matter how bad someone's listening, don't get what you say, yeah. Don't get how you.
Okay. I'm really liking the beginning of this song. A little bit of an R&B hit for Eurovision. It's not what I've listened to until now because I've had a look at quite a number of the Eurovision songs. I'm trying to look at all of the top 10. I'm doing my best here. But you can hear there's a really, really relaxed, thick vocal fold sound further down in the range. I mean, this is just basically where he speaks, I'm assuming. So if you're looking to find this sort of like mid part of your chest voice sound, check out my exercise up here because I really go into detail. It's a really quick one, I promise you, about how you can find this mid point of your chest voice. Let's just go back on this jam out.
Don't get what you say, yeah. Don't get how you feel. Get out of my way, yeah. 'Cause I got a heart of steel. Don't get what you say or how you feel. Oh, I got a heart of steel. You just like the act of fool.
So you can hear there in the chorus, it sort of it goes a little bit higher, but it doesn't necessarily change massively. Now, this is in a really comfortable part of his voice, but you could hear there, just in that, let's just go back to that.
'Cause I got a heart of steel.
He goes, heart of steel. Again, it's in a really comfortable part of his range, but you heard there, it's sort of like he tried to sing a little bit louder and it didn't really work. Now, this is really common, and what happens to singers when they try and in this lower part of the range, try and sing even louder because there is definitely a maximum volume that our voices can reach. If you're someone who feels like scratching or pressing, or you're like, oh, it's just this note is just sounding a little bit squished, try and reduce the volume and see how you get on.
Don't get what you say or how you feel. Oh, I got a heart of steel. You just like the act of fool, tryna get in my head like when I turn on my headlights, I can see right through you. Tryna get a reaction, I just hit the action move. Не зважаючи на біль, я продовжую свій бій. Світ палає, а ти дій. Don't be scared to say just what you think.
Oh, I love that. Did you hear that when he went into, is he speaking Ukrainian? Okay, I just had to do a quick Google there. And actually, Jeffrey, the singer, the current singer, is actually from Nigeria. And I thought for a moment that he was switching into Ukrainian. And I always find it's really important that you sing songs in your first language. But as he's from Nigeria and the official language of Nigeria, or one of them, is English, he was obviously already singing in his first language, yeah? Because I was thinking if he's from Ukraine, Russian or Ukrainian would have been his first language. But it's important for you to sing songs in your first language so you can get a handle on the vocal technique, and then you can go on to your second language. There's a huge difference in the timbre that happens in the setup from your first language to your second language.
Don't be scared to say just what you think. 'Cause no matter how bad someone's listening, Don't care what you say, yeah, yeah. Don't care how you feel. Get out of my way, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I got a heart of steel. Don't care what you say or how you feel. Oh, I got a heart of steel.
Fantastic. Okay, so you could see there as well, when he went further up in the range, it just sounded like it was like a little bit more of a dynamic part of his range. So sometimes there are parts of the range that just work better for you, and there are sometimes parts of the range that maybe are a little bit more challenging for you. And there's a certain like sweet spot where your voice sounds the best, or sings the best, as we call it. I would definitely have liked to have seen the sort of start of the song a little bit higher in the range, because you could hear as he was going and he was singing a little bit higher, it just like rung. It just had this like certain ring to his sound, and to me it sounded like warmer. So I don't know. Let me know down in the comments though what your favorite part of that song was. It was kind of repetitive in terms of like the melody, but I definitely liked it. Really good feel. It's nice to see a song with like a different type of feel and different type of style coming into the Eurovision, because I'm watching a lot of these songs. Check out some more over here, and have an awesome rest of your day, and happy singing. Ka kite anō.